Nice. We used most of that chrono boost to benefit. Nice. I have just enough to make this, but I don't have enough to put it down yet. I'm not next to the enemy yet, so this is fine with me. Got enough to make you. I kind of want 2 of these things, but I did see that a forge was pretty useful, so I'll throw down a little forge in the back here somewhere. I'll get some Vespian guys. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I kind of noticed. I very much noticed that this is what's going on here. Go get that one. Actually, can you go mine out there for a hot minute? Come back to this spot in a minute. Let me make a 3rd pylon, because that's going to absolutely stuff you guys. Yep. Go stand back in the pile, because they'll take down these 2. God, they are absolutely fucking flocking to them. Alright, hold on. Go stand in the allies' base. They'll probably fuck them up, maybe. Nope. It just destroyed mine. Fucking hell. Well, guess what? I have enough resources to do this, so that's fine, I guess. We will get a thing built out here, and we'll get a pylon over here, so fuck you guys, I'm going home. And get 2 pylons. You guys come fuck with me down there. I'm half protected in this little nook. So, you guys stay on your little crystals. I kind of want to move half you guys down to these crystals. Go move down there. We'll keep putting more. We'll boost you guys when that thing's built. I wonder if I can boost... Nah, I was going to say, I'm like, if I could boost building things, that'd be amazing. But they're coming back in. I haven't built anything else yet, but if I build some things down here, this will be everybody's problem. So, I don't have enough minerals yet, but we just dumped off a bunch. So we're going to put that down there. And then I'm going to construct a couple more pylons up here as soon as I can. And hopefully that will redirect them. I don't know why you guys are that far out, because like we don't need that right now. Alright. Well, my allies are going to like just kind of scope them around, so we'll see. I go home from work now. Talk to you next time. No worries, Abra. I'll catch you around. I can hear something getting hit. Is that my building? Their building. Good. Alright. Trust me, I'm going to make it their fucking problem. Let's put a 3rd one here. You guys are coming in to destroy my pylon, but I can build this. And I can boost that. I'm not going to get it out before that goes, but I might get it out before one of these 3 go. You want to put a 4th pylon there. Because if I can keep it long enough to get one out of here, even if I rebuild it in a hot second. Hold on a second, I got you too. Let's get you up here, and let's get you chrono boosting that. Because this is unpowered now, but it's not really a problem because we still have this thing. And I think the forge is going to lose power in a hot second, but it won't down here. And then we're going to have... We just put down the forge, just put down cybernetics core. Now after you do that, we'll get the Vespian geyser. There we go. You stay on that Vespian geyser. I've got room to put you guys in here. Now my people are actually coming out to fight, which means this thing's staying online, which means I can make more. And we can boost that, and everybody's screaming about minerals, but ain't nobody fucking mining them. There we go. Well, I have enough people to be doing something about it, so... go kill their pylon. They didn't get to have a cybernetics core. I didn't. Alright. You two. Well, I guess we're taking that, because they gave me the biggest problem, so I'm taking their resources. Get your cheeks over here, I want this building. I don't give a shit if I've got the money for it. We're building it now. There we go. This little fucker over here, we're gonna kill her. Okay, they beat me to it. I have enough to build these. My allies will move out of the area because of this. I'm hoping that you guys are my allies there. There we go. Alright. Now I have 3 of these fucking things because you guys made it my absolute problem. And I could really do with a couple more fucking pylons around the place. I could definitely do with a few fucking... people? Whatever? Units? That's a word. I can't probably make many of you guys, but I can make a couple. I do want another one of these. And you can go stand in that for the moment. I'll get 2 more in here. Even if I've got like a couple per building, it would be fine. Alright. Alright, you're going to be part of that once you dump off your little crystal. I probably could do with more buildings. I could probably do with a second one of these for a hot minute. When you're done building that, I'd love to get into the flying stuff soon. Because that will help me take out the other guys. 150 Vespian gas. Yeah, we're going to go do something about that in a minute. I think there was supposed to be 2 individual others, and I think that's where that one was. You go on second. Come in. Yeah. Come in, what are you up to? Yeah, look, it was a bit of a slog to get out of that fucking starting thing. I've had that for like, what, the last 3 games? But, it will be fine. I will probably make a couple more pylons in a hot minute because I want to buff out a few people, and then probably... Oh no, that's fine. I keep seeing red and thinking it's my enemy because I'm not usually playing with red. Alright, I don't need any other buildings right now, so you guys go where you're going. And you guys get into that. We're good over here, and let's get a couple more stalker dudes up the front. No, I don't. But... we will in a minute. We'll have enough to get some fucking research done. There we go, English. You guys. You, and I think that was one of them too, can come over here. And then you lot can go stand in the group. Go stand in the pile. Johnny, welcome in. Doing good. You know what, communicate on your Twitch, because Twitch are not verified. Oh yeah. Well, that's fair. I have pretty high settings for verification and shit because just the sheer number of like bots and spammers and crap that I was getting on Twitch. So just having like mobile verification or like phone verification and or fucking phone or email and shit was yeah, it was kind of like stopping it, that and just general moderation and crap. But yeah, I changed some of the settings just last week or so it shouldn't actually be too bad. But it's still probably a problem for most people. I don't know if you guys are building this out here. 1 second there. Oh yeah. 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 If I wasn't just getting like an excessive quantity of like trolls and bots and shit like that, I would have it lowered. Used to a long time ago, but it just wasn't worth it. So instead of the annoyance and constant like ness of it, it's just now, yeah, some people can't talk and some people can, which is why I've got unverified hello, because people can redeem that if they can't talk, and it just lets me know that they're like an account that can't talk. What was that about Vespian gas? I shouldn't be fucking running out of it. I have like several of these. I saw these guys skittering around. I'm like, they better be my fucking allies, I'll tell you what. If we need more Vespian gas, we can do something about that. So, let's throw you guys in here. We'll get you out in a second. The same problem with trolls, except YouTube and social media overall. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does happen. Like, I don't really get a lot of, like, the bots and shit anymore, or, like, the spammers as much, because, like, I have a lot of, like, good moderation and Seribot and other stuff to kind of, like, stop that crap. But I did also find that, like, a lot of, like, troll users or, like, people that were just being dicks in general were kind of the ones that would just, like, join and then say or do something, and then, like, they don't care if they get gone or whatever. Whereas people that actually do want to like be here and chat and stuff like that, they'll find a way to talk, you know. They'll normally be alright. I think like what you've done and stuff. Like I only just started multi-streaming like a few months ago, so it opens up an avenue for people to also be able to talk if they can't do it on Twitch, which is neat. I'm so glad we have half an army over here. Move up a little bit. I'm hoping some of my people can help with this. Absolutely fucking wrecked. Okay, I could What are you guys attacking? Oh, you guys are opening up another fucking thing. Okay, I don't really need another thing opened up, mate. I need this, and I need that, and I need, like, a shit ton of stalkers, like, ASAP. Like, just so many of them. Look, the mineral issue, we're working on it. I could put a couple of them over here. Are you guys underpowered there? No, everybody's good. Alright, I have an option to get some units out just real quick because you guys can chrono boost the shit out of this place. There we go. Alright, and you can chrono boost. I think we were doing research. No? Okay. Where was my other thing? Hold on. That one's doing research. I boosted the wrong thing. Alright, love, just fucking calm down. Holy shit. Are they attacking us from both ends? They are. Alright, go stand down there, guys. I feel like your solution to the talk problem. Really well done. Well, I found that, like, I do tend to get, like, a reasonable amount of followers on the average week, but of course, you know, like, some people have to wait to talk. Some people follow before they, like, you know, exit out and stuff like that because they're not available to talk, but they've lurked for long enough that they like the stream and want to follow and stuff. Other people, you know, can't, like, won't go verify or anything like that, or can't for, like, Twitch is fucking them around and stuff like that. And I realized that, especially in amongst, like, last week and stuff, we had a lot of issues where people couldn't connect to chat at all. It wasn't a me problem, it was a Twitch-wide problem and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, I understand there's a lot of people that probably can't talk right now because, like, Twitch won't let them, and or, like, people that can't verify and stuff still want to say hello, still lurk and stuff, but they just can't chat and stuff. So I have redeems that you guys can still interact with and express and stuff, as long as they're not, like, the sound alerts aren't abused. I don't care, you know. It just lets me know that you guys are there even if you can't say hello, you know. Well, you guys can technically say hello now. I do not know quite what happened, but it's like they must have just finished with the group up top and just come down collectively. So a 3 versus 3 versus 2 also didn't work. I'm slowly, like, increasing the difficulty because I used to play on cheater level 3 up against, like, everyone else, but when I'm streaming I'm generally kind of a bit distracted. I'm having a big old chitty chat and stuff, like always. So yeah, I kind of increased it up to elite, and now we're struggling to, like, get a win. I had, like, 4 losses in a row, so I'm just kind of dabbling with some combinations to see if we can take it on at a certain level. Alright. Allies were definitely being besieged. Hey, PJ. How the fuck are you? I definitely probably got XP. I don't want to look at all these just at the moment. I haven't read any of them. I care about the graph. I think it comes from, like, Age of Empires and, like, Warcraft and stuff. Like, they give you a graph and show your progress and stuff. I give a shit about that because you can clearly see where we were kind of doing okay because we were the pinks and the reds this time around, right? And we were kind of doing all right. We wiped out the group that was next to us, which I'm guessing they wiped out their enemy way sooner, which is why they came barreling in, you know. So yeah, damn. I would like the same map, actually. Just being silly. I know what you're doing. I know you can talk, PJ. I have some water. Hold on a second. But yeah, anybody that's new in and stuff, this is a random game night. So I usually have, like, a couple of games that I specifically play a week, like RimWorld and Project Zomboid at the moment, are, like, Tuesdays and Fridays usually. And because I've just finished, like, a Diablo 2 series, I have now got, like, an extra day of the week available, and I'm not currently playing 7 Days to Die. So yeah, I've got, like, the 2 random days a week, kind of random game nights, and yeah, it's been kind of fun. I've been putting all of my oldest possible games in at the moment, and it's been so good. I'm gonna pull one of these guys down separate. But there's no stream this Friday. I don't stream on Wednesdays at the moment. And so tomorrow is RimWorld and Thursday will be Project Zomboid this week. And then we've got, what, tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, and next Monday are my last streams for this year. And then I'm on holidays until after New Year's and stuff. So yeah, I'll disappear for a little bit, but I will be back. Same time and shit. I wanna have that fucking weird. No, I got light grey, got that. Give me that. I like those colours. I say you're a Protoss player. Oh yeah. Yeah, I play the fuck out of Protoss. I like the sound effects. They soothe me. It's nice. I just want to pull one of these guys down separate on their own, because we've been kind of struggling as 3s or as a 2 against 2s and stuff. So let's try a 3 against 2s and a 1. If we're lucky, we'll have the one next to us, because every time we had 3 maps where it put my one and only ally on the opposite side of the map and we just got wrecked. So I'm not going to try to do that. Not that I get a choice, but you know, you need to play versus humans, versus AI is pointless in my mind. The 1v1 is real deal. Why do you play StarCraft 2? When did StarCraft 2 come out? Because I would have been playing since then. I also played StarCraft 1 when it was a thing. And yeah, I used to play StarCraft, Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2, Warcraft 3, Diablo 2, basically every week, or Age of Empires as well, all that sort of stuff. I used to play it really consistently every week, like multiple games, just one after the other and stuff like that. I used to be really good. I used to be up against the cheater level 3s as like a solo against them and stuff, and it was great. It was fucking hard. But yeah, I got sick. Well, I got injured and then I got sick, and that was basically the last probably 15 years of my life was recovering from that. So I kind of like didn't really play as much, at least for like the last decade, kind of more sporadic kind of thing, and I wasn't able to just concentrate on the game and crap. Then when I sort of started streaming, I was playing other games instead as a priority over it. But like, I play all my games for fun, you know. So like, I don't give a shit too much if like I win or lose or my character dies or whatever. It's like, big whoop, we'll just go again, you know. But yeah, I haven't played this since February this year, so it's been a while, you know. It's just been like a hot minute since I played, and then the last time I played before that was the previous February, so it's been like once a year. This year's twice a year, but I wanted to play all of my oldest games before the end of this year in December and stuff. Just like a full, like, I don't know, full retro sort of run of some really great games. So we had like, we had like 90, I think it was 96 Pokemon. We had I think 94 Lion King SNES. We had fucking Rats, which was fuck knows what. That was like Windows 12 or something. We've had like a few interesting things. We've had Warcraft, obviously. Now we've got this. I had to rearrange some stuff because I also got sick, like at the start of the month as well. So that kind of like wrecked my voice and kind of forced me to have shorter streams most of this month, which has kind of sucked, but it's fine. As I'm more of a Zerg player, I don't really play. That's fair. See, my brother used to play as Zerg, so he was a pain in the ass. Like, back when Zerg used to expand, right? I don't think I've got any Zerg on here. I think we're all Protoss this round. But when Zerg used to expand, they kind of just took over most of the map, right? And it used to make it really fucking hard if, like, a Zerg was right beside you, because it would eventually encroach and you couldn't fucking build and shit, right? It was great. And, like, the most... Hold on, where's my base? Down here. I just build a pylon in my allies' base, it's fine. But, yeah, like, that made it more difficult. Like, there's a few things I was talking about earlier that have changed that I'm not as fond of. Like, for instance, like, you can't just stack like a bazillion on these. You used to be able to stack them on like your allies ones or enemies ones and steal their resources while they're actively using it and stuff. Like, it would just queue up and stuff. Like, it wouldn't necessarily tell you that you're overpopulated on it and stuff. Like, you have fucking 20 on it, it wouldn't matter because they just take turns accessing it and crap. Like, it was some good shit. Like, I feel like it's a little bit more restricted, you know? That's what I kind of feel like this is now. I 15 years sick, damn. Who's the best too? Well, technically it was 10 years sick, because I nearly died from it. And it was 4 years injured and rehabilitation and stuff. So, yeah. I got injured and then I got sick. So, I got injured, rehabilitated from that, and I got really sick, nearly died, and had to rehabilitate from that. And it's taken a while, but I'm basically at a point where I'm probably in the best health I've been in over a decade, so I'm doing pretty good. You know, maybe I wanted to put a pylon there, mate. What if I wanted to put a pylon there? I guess it's like no fucks given from my allies. It's like, this is my place. Get out of my base. Quite fun, good time. It's a real good attitude. I need to go now, but I'll tune in for sure again. Maybe I'm certified on Twitch. Having the stream open is not optimal for me. That's fair. That's okay. It's nice getting to talk to you. Meeting you on both the platforms and stuff. Hopefully I'll catch you again sometime. It'd be, like I said, like I'll just disappear over Christmas and New Year's and stuff, so I never blame anybody if I'm just like kind of forgotten in the, I don't know, in the ether and stuff, because like that's a pretty long time to like disappear for. In like the streaming and whatnot world kind of thing, is like a week or two. Yeah, it's a long time. I kind of don't want these guys up the front, but I also kind of want some more pylons and shit around the place, you know? I'm gonna absolutely jam this place up with some pylons, and I guess we should really, actually we should go expand. Let's go make ourselves, let's go put ourselves a base over here and we'll go put a base over there. But yeah, I used to play StarCraft, like with Warcraft and all the other games and stuff. I used to play them with like my brother and my father and stuff. And yeah, it I don't know, like I don't really get sick of games, right? Like I said, when I moved out and bought a house and then built a house and shit, right? I just didn't have like disposable money or any real spare money to just like buy other games and play other games as like willy-nilly as I pleased and stuff. So the games that I had before I moved out as like an adult and stuff were literally what I played for like the further decade and stuff, you know, just because I already owned them. And I could play them whenever I wanted and stuff. So yeah, like your Age of Empires, your Warcraft 3, StarCraft 3, Diablo 2, later Diablo 3, fucking whatever else games are there. I don't really have much else. I didn't really get much else. I had Unreal Tournament, I had Trophy Buck Deer Hunter, Fuzzy's Mini Golf, some other shit, Rats, Pokemon, all that sort of stuff. I still had all of them. But like some of them I just didn't play as much. Yeah, I've got both of them there. What am I missing here? I've got more Vespian guys. That's what I need. We'll get on that right away. I want 3 on that. I want 3 on this. Yeah, probably after all that business, I would say that I feel like PUBG might be one of the first games that I kind of got after like over a decade and stuff, which is probably why I liked it so much and played so hard. Then there was kind of like 7 Days to Die was another one I kind of brought in, where I really enjoyed that too and stuff. But yeah, there's been some changes to those that I don't super love and whatnot. As for playing with people versus AIs and stuff, the thing about like old games like this is that, yeah, some of the AIs are like a little bit too easy. Some of them are like on fucking steroids. They're so fast and they're so hard to like deal with and whatever. But like I said earlier, like I always feel like certain colors make for strong combinations. It's probably like just a mental thing, right? But there's only one dude in there. It feels like it's just a mental thing, like, oh, saying, you know, the red enemy's like always really hard or whatever to deal with or whatever. Or like if I go up against a certain color or something in the game, it's always going to be harder no matter what level you put it on and stuff. That's what it feels like in these kinds of games, or certain pairings like yellow and orange. I hate putting those two together. Fucking annoying. I need more on these guys. I'm happy enough to wait a hot minute and try to get some extra resources while nothing's actively attacking me, because that would be great. Yeah, they are, and I should have enough resources in just a minute to actually help them, probably. Let's get these things. Yeah, I don't have resources. We're working on that, but I will get them fucking powered up in a moment. Greshkov. Or Greshnikov. Buckman. Follow. Yeah, no, I used to play with, like, family and stuff, but, like, yeah, they either got busy with work or moved away, or I moved away, or, you know, couldn't afford new games, stuff like that, all of that kind of business and stuff. I just kind of, like, adapted to just playing a lot of these games solo, which I do pretty much enjoy. Like, going up against the AI can be interesting. Like, certain games I don't like having the AI. For instance, like with the PUBG and stuff, right? I'm not a huge fan of that because, you know, it's a battle royale. You're supposed to be fighting people and stuff. But at the same time, to be able to actually get a game, I'd rather be able to just get in and get a game and know that, like, maybe the top, I don't know, 10 to 5 players are going to be players, you know? Because it doesn't really matter until you're in, like, the top fucking 5 anyway. So, you guys are almost chucking that up. God, you guys are fucking perpetually in battle. Let me get up in there. Hold on. What is going on in here? Absolute mayhem. Okay, let me go stand over there with you guys. It's like a blizzard out there. It's brilliant. Look at this. It's like, it's a blizzard, it's snowing, and it's great. And then I go back to my base and it just looks like it's, like, cold and stuff. I go back to one of my bases. We could definitely... Yeah, I just realized that as I clicked that I need to make more pylons. Actually, you're available. Hold on. I think you're one of my dudes. So, how about we make... We'll go for it, mate. Nobody's stopping you, I don't think. Maybe the enemies are. I don't fucking know. I wasn't really paying that much attention. It'll be fine. Alright. There's 4 new pylons. I really should make more. I also feel like there used to be, like, not as bad a limit on these as well. You know? Warcraft, I feel like I used to be able to have, like, 200 people or something. Maybe there was a thing with that. Maybe not. It might have been just StarCraft. I think StarCraft's the one that allows me to have, like, 200 units or something like that, versus Warcraft is like 100. But you could do a lot with a fucking 100 units if you do it right. Now, I've got a fucking little fleet beacon thing. You guys get your little thingies going. You guys get those things going too. How are we going for... We're starting to buff up this. I've got so much fucking Vespian gas going on. It's fantastic. Alright, let's get some fucking ships in here. You guys should be putting that there. Mate, I haven't even got into this battle yet. My allies